So this is the instructions for creating the hallway table. So when we open Fusion 360, on the left hand side there is the data panel. We're going to click on new project. Once we click on new project, we're going to name it what the project is, in this case hallway table. This is important so all your assets are created in the same area. Once you have created the project, then double tap in it so all the assets that you create from now on are saved inside that project. So we start with an untitled document. We're going to close the left hand side data panel, and then we're going to start working. So the first thing we're going to create is a leg. We're going to start this by creating a sketch and selecting one of the planes. Because I am going to create a taper leg, I am going to create it onto this side plane, and then I'm going to create it. I can use lines or I can use 2-point rectangles. So in this case, the leg is going to be 750 millimeters. So I'm going to start from this point and take it up. So what I can do is type in the measurement so it's a little bit more accurate. So 42, then I press tab on the keyboard, and that's going to transfer me to the next measurement, and then I'm going to write there 750, which is in millimeters. You don't have to put mm, it just by default it's in millimeters. Now we have the leg here, but it's going to be tapered at some point. So one way to taper it is to make a decision on how much we're going to taper this. So I'm going to click on the corner and then click again at 15 millimeters. And then that's going to be my first point of reference. And then I want to start the taper from the top at about 200 millimeters. So I'm going to write 200. So I have these 2 points of reference, and I'm going to trace a straight line from that initial point from the top to the bottom, or vice versa. So once I have done this, I press finish sketch, and then I have this section, which is the section that I'm going to be extruding. So I'm going to go to the right hand side, close to the navigation box. I have the default isometric view, so I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to press the extrude shortcut, or you can also press E in your keyboard to activate this option. So the legs are going to be 42 by 42. So I'm going to type in here 42 millimeters, and that's going to create a new body. Nice. So once I'm at this stage, I can either save it. So I'm going to save it, very important, and I'm going to give it a meaningful name. So this is going to be the leg, and then save, and then double check that the location is hallway table. Right. So now I can see that it's tapered on one side, but it's not tapered on the other. So I'm going to do the taper for those other two sides. So I am going to taper this leg on either side at 5 millimeters. So I'm going to select this plane. I'm going to click in the corner, and then it's going to be 8 millimeters or 7.5, which is half of 15, and then I'm going to do exactly the same for the other side, 7.5 millimeters. So make sure you zoom in as best as you can so you know where you are creating this. All right, so now I'm going to go from the corner top to one of the bottoms, and then from the other top corner to that internal bottom, and then that's it. Finish the sketch, and now I'm going to select this section and this section. I'm going to go to the isometric view and then extrude, and then I'm going to extrude those right through and then cut. And now I have the leg that is being tapered properly. So now we have the leg. We press Command S to save, just press OK, and then go to the modify physical material to apply materials. So there is a set of materials there. We're going to click once on the folder that says wood, and then we're going to look. In this case, I'm going to use pine radiata. So I'm going to click on it, drag it, and drop it on top of the leg, and that's my leg done. Okay, so if we go into the data panel, we can see that inside the hallway table project, you have the leg there.